When people think of the Gambino crime family, two names stand above all others: Carlo Gambino and John Gotti. Both men became legendary bosses. Both controlled one of America's most powerful crime organizations. But if there was one thing they did not have in common, it was their leadership style. In many ways, John Gotti represented everything Carlo Gambino tried to avoid. Carlo Gambino rose to power through patience, secrecy, and discipline. Born in Sicily, Gambino understood that survival in organized crime depended on staying out of the spotlight. He rarely gave interviews, rarely attracted media attention, and rarely made unnecessary enemies. Under his leadership, the Gambino family became one of the most powerful criminal organizations in America. Yet most ordinary Americans had never even seen his face. That was exactly how Gambino wanted it. His philosophy was simple: the less attention you attract, the longer you stay in power. For years, that strategy worked perfectly. By the time of his death in 1976, Carlo Gambino had become one of the most successful mafia bosses in American history. Then came a new generation. Among them was a rising gangster named John Gotti. Unlike Gambino, Gotti loved attention. He wore expensive suits, spoke confidently to reporters, and often appeared in public surrounded by supporters. When Gotti became boss of the Gambino family in 1985, following the assassination of Paul Castellano, he quickly became a media sensation. Newspapers called him the Dapper Don. Television cameras followed his every move, and the public became fascinated by the charismatic mob boss. To many gangsters, Gotti looked powerful, but to old-school mafia figures, his behavior was dangerous. The attention brought pressure. Federal agents increased surveillance. Prosecutors intensified investigations, and the Gambino family became one of the most closely watched organizations in America. Everything Carlo Gambino had spent decades avoiding was now happening. Where Gambino believed in secrecy, Gotti embraced publicity. Where Gambino preferred patience, Gotti often relied on bold action. Where Gambino stayed hidden, Gotti became a celebrity. For a short time, Gotti's style appeared successful. He won several high-profile court cases